we'll pig out with the Saints and the Falcons, right?
Please.
The Vikings looking for their first win at Lambeau Field since 1986. A lot of talk about if Herschel will be back next year. Will Jerry be back next year? Well, this year, the Vikings only half game back in the wild card hunt. Vikings down 7-0. Chris Carter catches Rich Gannon's pass, stretches for the first down. Then 2 plays later, Carter takes the pass and dives into the end zone. A 29-yard scoring play. The pack comes right back. Mike Tomczak hits Charles Wilson, and he gets loose. He turns this into a 75-yard scoring play, the longest Packer play from scrimmage this season. The Packers up 14-7. What do you think, TJ?
You see Tomczak here with lots of time to throw. He scans the field to his second receiver, and then you see Felix Wright and Audrey McMillan collide, giving the receiver the touchdown.
Yeah, Tomczak with 2 touchdowns, also 2 interceptions. Gannon rolls out, finds Mike Jones on a short touchdown pass. The Packers say, well, let's try that too. With time running down in the first half, Tomczak rolls out, hits Jackie Harris on a 1-yard touchdown toss. Packers up 21-14 at the half. Second half, completely different game. More physical. Vikings become more dominant. Gannon leads the Vikings on 3 long drives. This first drive ends on Carter's 17-yard touchdown reception, or was it 16 yards and then a 1-yard fumble recovery? Still counts for a touchdown, whichever way you want to do it. Good blocking allows Alfred Anderson to jump outside for an 18-yard gain to keep the Vikes drive alive. Gannon finishes off the drive himself. Would you just run it in yourself? A 4-yard scramble. Gannon, with 1 rushing touchdown, he threw 3 others. He was 19 of 30 for 215 yards. What about Herschel? He will skip his way from 6 yards out, backs it on in. He had 20 carries for 95 yards in that touchdown. The Vikings win 35-21. The Packers with just 38 yards in the second half and now 2-9. The Vikings playing back to 500, and they don't look bad in the second half. They got Detroit. That's about their toughest game. Rams also coming up in the second half, but nothing really much.
The Vikings don't do it easily, but yet they still have their bye to come, but they are back in the playoff hunt no matter how many times they try and bury themselves. You know what else they don't usually win outdoors? They don't usually win at Green Bay. Hadn't won there in 5 years. And guess what? Outdoors, the Vikes. Bring back the Met. Let them play outside. Going into this year, they were horrible outside, 3-11. But this year, they're better outside, 3 of 5, than they are inside, 3 of 7. Bud Grant would have liked it this way.